Hey everybody, I'm Tony Fleming from Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Thanks for joining me on what today I would say is a collector car video. And you say, well, Tone, what is a collector car video versus some of the other videos you do? And I say, okay, let's talk about that for a second. I'm glad you asked. So a collector car video for me is cars that are built in low production figures, right? Low mileage, heavily optioned, right? And just really, really nice stuff. And you say, okay, that makes some sense now. And what I mean by that is you're not going to run into this same car at every car show you ever go to. And why do I say that? Well, these ones here in particular, the Grand Sports, are a fabulous looking body. We're talking about almost 450 horsepower out of these in a car that not only can take to the racetrack, you can also go away to the weekend to a winery in it in a nice soft ride. It has adjustable suspensions in there. It has some great things with the paddle shifters. It has huge brakes. It has a lot of power. It has a great sound. The top comes off if you wanted to, giving you the best of both worlds, the safety of a coupe, but the openness of a convertible. This is a lot of car for not a lot of money, and we are going to spend some time and talk about that right now. All right, if you don't mind, hit the like button down below. It helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We have new stuff coming out all the time. Share it with your friends. I think they'd like to see the content that goes out there as well. And if you don't mind, in the comment section down there, tell us about your favorite Corvette experience. All right, so we talked about collector cars and low production figures. If you look up Torch Red Grand Sports, especially set up like this, there are very few of them, which makes it great. Some are not even left anymore, and then really low mileage stuff is hard to find. Lastly, one of the things I do like to do, and I try to make sure that everybody gets to see this, because in pictures, paint can be manipulated, right? People do that all the time. In the video, we do it for a reason, to let you know this is really what you're getting, real world. So I ask you to do this when I say look at the paint. Don't look at the paint. You say, Tone, what do you mean don't look at the paint? You say, look at the paint. What does all that mean? Well, what I mean by that is that when you're doing paint demonstrations, okay, or you're doing paint and you're looking at quality paint, what I want you to do is look at what's in the paint. Look at the building, for instance, the roof and the lights and things like that, the lettering that's here. All cars look a little bit shiny, but when you see the clarity of certain things in the paint, right? Look at your belt buckle, or look at your phone, or hold your watch up to it and see how clear it is. When it's super clear and crisp, you have a much better paint job. So after saying all that, this is really nice factory paint. And come on up here and let's take a peek at it. All right, so see how crisp and clear each one of those letters is in there. See how you can see the ceiling and the lights. You can see how mirror kind of finish your watch can see. That's what I'm asking you to look at in the quality of paint, and that's what you get when you get a car like this. It's been garaged and loved its whole life. All right, so these cars are designed for high speed, but they also have great style too, right? Reminiscent of the earlier cars. They've kind of kept that great looking taillight setup. Look at that quad exhaust coming out. The reverse lights, instead of being inside here, are down low inside the diffuser. These are all the little styling touches that people say, wow, that's a great looking car, but they don't know why it's a great looking car. Those are the kinds of things. Look at the way the glass comes down here, a la 63 and up, the coupes, right? That gave you that great glass. 63 would have the split window, but maybe the 64 glass, right? And then back in here is my favorite part about these cars, is that they're real world cars you could go away a weekend on, right? If you want, you can take the top off and put it back here, or you can throw your luggage and soft bags in there first, or there's tons of storage in there if you don't want to take it off and put this back on. But this also goes in and locks down in place, right? And doesn't slide around, and now it's not moving, which is really cool. And then all your luggage and stuff goes right underneath there. And then you got that open motoring to roll onto the winery, and then the next winery, and the next winery. There's a big benefit to these cars for people that are tall. I'm 6'1", so not a huge tall guy, but like if you're 6'3", 6'4", there's not a lot of cars you can fit in. However, the Corvette has done a great job giving you, like, look at this. I can stretch my legs all the way out. And once I'm in, this is nice. 200 mile an hour speedometer, 200 mile an hour speedometer, 7,000 RPM tach, great sound system. Turn this on here for a second. We'll show all of the good fun stuff. And then we have climate control. We have, believe it or not, there's storage behind this right here. A lot of people didn't even know that. Storage inside here, cup holders, all the room we had back here, a glove box. Like, this is a real world sports car that you could take to the track, but you could also do it as your daily driver too. How cool is that? At the price point it is, there is no better value out there for a great car. And then throw in the 3LT package, which has the heads-up display, which projects all of the information you want on the window. You choose and pick what you want to be shown on there: speed, tachometer, radio station, nav, whatever it is you want. The paddles are here, so if you want to engage the car, instead of just putting it in drive mode, you can put it in drive mode, get on the phone, do whatever, and then if you want to get sporty or whatever, throw it down into sport, and then the paddles are here. You can shift the car like that. It is a great experience. Also, too, when you go to downshift, you can set it up so it blips the throttle automatically, makes you sound like a pro. It is an awesome, awesome experience. All right, while this is 2025 when we're doing this video, and this is a 2012, this is a pretty technologically advanced car and a performance car that has an enormous amount of power. I have to tell you, if you've never driven one of these, suspension is fabulous on here. The dual mode exhaust sounds so good. You throw in the simple fact that it has a 3LT package, which was the top of the line that you could get at the time, with the upgraded audio system, the heads-up display that's in there as well, all the upgraded power seats and leather and all of the great things that come with the car. I mean, this is so much fun, this car. And I get excited about it because I think to myself, today's modern sports cars are at the 100,000 plus mark. This is such a great deal. And look at this car, man. It is great looking. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all the ways to get this in your garage.